Some course conduct and expectations. This first point here, I have literally never needed to invoke, but I point it out all the time anyway because I don't ever want to have to invoke it. Okay. We're adults, so I want to be able to have fun. I want to be able to joke, but no matter what, I need you to be respectful of each other. And that's with respect to everything, just in general, but also race, gender, ability, belief, identity, orientation, all those things. Okay. Be professional. Don't be a jerk. We can have fun. You're going to see that I like to joke around a lot too. But please, please, please be respectful to and of each other. Come to class having read the text. Be on time. Pay attention and participate. In an on-the-ground setting, in an online synchronous setting, this is clearly applicable. In an asynchronous setting, read the text, start work on the modules on time, right, as soon as possible. Participate in discussion forums, ask questions. So all of these things are crucial to success. Data structures is a hard course, no matter when, where, or how you take it. Okay. So, you need to be on top of your game in order to succeed, in order to do well. And I want you to do well, and I want to help you do well. Remember to ask questions, either in person or through discussion forums, or, if you're uncomfortable asking questions in class, write your questions down in an email and send it to me after class. And I'll deal with it either via email at the beginning of the next class, or we can set up office hours. Okay. But the key thing is this: there are no stupid questions. I promise you, if you have a question, someone else in your class has that same question. And if you're not brave enough to ask it and they're not brave enough to ask it, both of you are going to walk away confused, and you're paying good money for this course. I don't want you to be confused. That is the last thing that I want. And you'd be shocked how many times you ask a question and I'll go, that's a great question. Actually, that leads me on to my next topic. Or, hey, that's not quite right, but that's actually wrong in the right way. It shows me that you're thinking about this in a way that is typical to somebody who is engaging with the material and learning the material. Okay. So please, please, please ask your questions. Your classmates will appreciate it. I will appreciate it. And it's always nice to have a hype man in class. There are larger CISC program-wide expectations. You can read that in the document on the syllabus page of our Canvas page. But really, I put that there to say, hey, there might be some other things, but I'm hitting the points that are important for this discussion. Attendance is expected. Okay, if we are meeting synchronously or in person, attendance is expected. Okay, if we're meeting asynchronously, regular attendance is still expected via turning in assignments and participating in the discussion forums and the end of module quizzes and all of that. Okay. If we're online in a synchronous format and you don't participate, that means that you're not there. Okay. If you don't participate, then I can't guarantee that you were in class, at least if we're physical, right? You come in, you sit in the back of the room, you don't say anything, but you're there. I can see that you're there. If we're online and you don't participate in the class itself, I have no evidence that you didn't wake up, log in, say, hi, professor, take a nap, set an alarm for 15 minutes later, say, have a good day, and that's that. So please do participate even once, and that'll show me that you're alive and you're with us. Okay? If you miss more than a third of the classes for the semester, you will receive an F for the course, and this is a CISC program policy. Okay. If you're late, that counts as an absence. Okay? Now, I don't really mark people as late until they're late by more than 6 minutes. If we're doing an hour class, though, think about that. you're missing 10% of class. If you're 6 minutes late every day, it's like you've missed 10% of the classes for the semester. Or worse, I got to eat 6 minutes, right? And now everybody's missed 10% of the class. So please, 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 please be on time for class. We are now post-pandemic, okay? Whether or not we're actually post-pandemic or not, that is not my decision to make. Life is returning to normal, okay? But I'm going to ask you, pretty please, if you're sick, stay home. You know what sick means. You know what too sick to attend class means, okay? If you want to come to class sick, come prepared. Bring tissues. Bring a trash bag for your tissues. Try to social distance within the classroom, okay? I will do the same thing, and I will be clear if I am sick. Hey, I'm sick. I'm playing hurt. I'm going to try to keep a distance, right? If I'm more than the sniffles sick, I will move class online if we're in person, okay? And I will let you know, okay? Please, 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 let's just work together on this one. Okay? You don't know what other people are going through. You don't know, who is susceptible, who is caring for somebody who's susceptible, any of that stuff. And on top of that, being sick is just miserable. So I'm not asking you to live like we are still in lockdown times, but I am asking you to be respectful of other people. Something that I used to say when I worked in industry is that bosses have sick days confused. Sick days are not for you when you're sick. They're for everybody else when you're sick. Sick days are, yeah, they're nice. They're for you to, heal up and rest and recover. But they're also so you don't come into the office and make everybody else sick. Okay? So I understand that I have this slide right after the, hey, don't miss too many classes. But if you're generally coming to class and you get sick 2 times during the semester, you're going to miss 3 classes probably in total. And there are going to be ways to recover from that. Okay. But that's why it's important for you to come to class on time when you are well. Okay. So that if you do need to miss a class, it's not the end of the world.